It feels great. This is what we've been looking forward to all year. We worked hard all year, and it was a great team effort, and I'm happy to be going with this team on the state.
Yeah, talk about this one a little bit. You kind of led the way early, got your team going a little bit. I think I had you for 9 in the opening quarter. I mean, what was working for you early, really tonight and the whole postseason?
We've been moving the ball really well, and I don't know, I've just been feeling it lately, so that's a good thing, and hopefully it'll keep going in the state.
You talk about that team effort a lot on the defense. I mean, those middle quarters, it seemed like it was the defense that kind of gave you a little bit of a cushion. I mean, talk about that defense, what was working kind of all over the court for you tonight.
Our team defense was great. We really relied on our defense. We tried to get into their guards. They were a great team, but our defense really sparked us tonight, I think.
On the offensive side, you kind of, until the fourth quarter, you got quiet, but you got, I mean, you're kind of your big three all season. You know, the Culjat brothers helping you out with quite a few points there. And talk about you guys having, I mean, a solid team here that can go 7, 8, 9 deep and can all contribute.
Oh, it's great when, you know, you have other guys that can score. You don't have to put it all on your shoulders. These other guys can score just as good as anyone else, so it really makes it a lot easier.
So you've done this trip to Des Moines before. I mean, you've kind of tasted it a little bit, and now you as kind of one of the leaders as a senior. I mean, what does it take for you guys to go down there and try to make some noise in Des Moines?
I've actually never been there. Okay. I was at St. Albert when they went to state before, but and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to come to St. Albert, and it just came true.
You know, it feels good to go back to state, especially my senior year, you know, and especially after what happened last year. But you know, this year we're looking to win one up there. We haven't won one up there my entire school career, so that's the next step. You know, getting to whoever we got once we get up there and playing some good defense and getting a W. So
talk about that defense. Kind of what led you here today was I thought it was a really quick first quarter. You tried to slow it down a little bit, and that defense really got you going, got you a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, you know, our defense has played well all postseason, really all year, and you know, it carried us today. We played great defense. It led to most of our offense, and you know, that's what this kind of team needs: defense and rebounding. And we did that very well today, and came out with a W.
And talk kind of about it's kind of Connor that kind of led the way in the first quarter on the offensive end. You kind of got it going in the middle quarters. Tucker kind of there at the end. I mean, talk about you three, kind of just been kind of the ringleaders. I know you have a lot more, but kind of you guys as the ringleaders of this team. I mean, what's that mean for you a little bit?
Well, it's you know, it is pretty much what needs to be done. You know, against Trainer only had 3 points, and you know, I don't know, Connor Moran stepped up big, and Trey Bowman had a bunch of points. So you know, it's whoever can get it done gets it done. And tonight, you know, it was us three, but you know, we got, you know, our entire club can get it done on any certain night, and I think that's what will be effective up at state.
You mentioned the goal is to get a game. To win at least the game there. Obviously the ultimate goal to win the whole thing, but I mean, what's it going to take for you guys to make some noise, make a little run there?
Great defense. You know, I think when it comes down to it, defense, like they say, wins championships. So I think if we play some good defense, we rebound hard, and hit shots when we're open, I think we'll have a good chance.
I feel it's a great accomplishment for this group, because where we were coming into the tournament, you know, we got through a lot of adversity, some tough games. And just growing up so much, it's a great reward for these guys, and they're not done. They're hungry, and we have, as a program, 3 out of 4 last 4 years is outstanding. But we want to get over that hump, and our guys have a mindset on that.
Kind of talk about this whole postseason as a whole. I know you guys, record-wise, maybe a bit of a down year, although you've been to state with records like this before. But running through kind of almost the gauntlet you had to get through just to get to this game, and then playing a very game West Monona team that I know probably took quite a bit out of you in that. I mean, talk about this kind of this postseason run as a whole, getting it done and getting here.
Well, you know, you look back, you know, 5 games in just over a couple weeks here, and especially this last week, a 3-game gamut there, and 1A, it's so tough. Got to win 5 games, get to state, and this 3 games, you know, I really thought fourth quarter it was weighing on our legs big time. They out-rebounded us, and they're a strong team. West Monona is an outstanding basketball team, and senior dominated. You know, just so proud of the efforts we came up with. You know, starting with Riverside, East Mills, the huge win last night, or Thursday night, which against an outstanding training team, and to be able to regroup tonight and put forth a pretty solid effort. You know, I was just very proud of all the guys out there.
Talk about it's kind of a quick-paced first quarter. And I noticed you guys tried to slow it down maybe a little bit there in those middle quarters, and the defense really got it done for you, it seemed like. I mean, talk about that defense a little bit.
Well, that was part of the game plan, to get out there and pressure the guards and try to create some layups. And we did just enough to gain our spurt and get our lead. And then we're able to kind of play from the lead and slow it down in the fourth quarter and get into their fouls a little bit. And that this time of the year, that's the number one thing you got to do is just get the W no matter what it takes, and play an outstanding team tonight. And all that's left is great teams out there, so it's going to be much like that.
A couple seniors really getting it done for you. JD Culjat, Connor Thomas, both with excellent games for you. And I mean, you had a lot of guys with big games, but talk about those two kind of as your senior leaders this year, leading the way for you in this one.
Well, JD has been with our program 4 years now. He's a 3-sport athlete, 3 or 4-sport athlete here at St. Albert, and he's a kid who's just heart and soul, emotional heart and soul for us, and just a fabulous leader. And he came out, just had an outstanding game here tonight. We need every point he had. Connor Thomas, a second-year player for us here at St. Albert, just been an outstanding basketball player for us. Let alone hit the big shot Thursday night. Came out here and just played exactly what we want out of senior. Smart shots, strong, physical, and stepping the line and salting the game away at the free throw line.
Talk about you mentioned wanting to get over that hump, get there, and at least win one, and then see what you can do from there. I mean, talk about what's that going to take. Obviously, you get a week to kind of regroup, get your legs back, all that good stuff. But I mean, what do you go forward to try to go out there and get some wins at state?
Well, you got to go up there and you got to play great defense. You got to play great defense in full court, and especially in the half-court defense. You got to play solid defense, and you got to execute your half-court offense up at the state level. You're not able to get out on those teams and just run and get layups, and you got to be able to get to the foul line, execute, and do the small details that get you over the hump. I think the way we shoot the ball, perimeter-wise, I think that's going to really benefit us a lot up there. Team's going to come out and have to match up on us. That's going to help us quite a bit. So, those details there, and you got to be physical. And I think probably the biggest key that's helped us through this 5 games is rebounding. And I think it's been a strength of us up until about the last fourth quarter of that game where we didn't rebound. I think part of that was leg weary. But, if we play defense like we're capable of and we rebound, I like our chances. I really do.